Wait, let a few people get on here. So happy Sunday evening, everybody. It's October the 10th, I believe. Out in the woods today. I know a lot of people around in my area have been finding some morels, so I wanted to come and check out a few of my little hot spots where I find them. Hey, Vonda. And see if I could find some morels. And just as soon as I got in the woods, I about stepped on that one. That's a pretty good one. These are the blacker morels. You can see the top's already gone off that one. It's kind of dry, but some of these are going to get dehydrated anyway. But anyway, let me show you around. This was one reason, this old big dead stump, and right in through there is a lot of the reason why I wanted to look in this area. Seems like I've had a lot of really good luck finding them around dead stumps and dead trees. So this is one of the first spots that I usually start finding them during the year. And it seems like the black morels come up first. And then, you know, a couple weeks later is when I start finding the yellow morels. So anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Gonna go ahead and pick these two. There's a good shot. Can you spot the morels? Got one right here. Another one right there. That's pretty awesome. All right. Not a bad first one of the year. All right, guys, let's put them in a bag. Who all's watching? Three watching. All right, guys. Hi, Kendra. All right, I'm gonna ease around just a little bit. When you're looking for morels, you don't want to go too fast. When I was younger, I would always go too fast, and I'd end up stepping on more than I would find. I know there's generally a bunch just scattered around in this area. So look around here, see what we can find. All right, I spotted a couple more right down here. Now, when you spot some far away from you, don't just rush right to them. And I'll show you. I don't think it will let me zoom. But anyway, right here, I spotted this one sticking up. So if I would have rushed right down there to it, I would have probably stepped on this one right here. You can barely see it sticking up. So what I'm gonna do is, I know those two are there. I'm gonna just look, take my time, make sure I'm not gonna step on any. All right, here's this one. It's got a leaf wrapped around it. And then that's the one that I originally spotted. All right, let's put them in the bag. A lot of people been seeing some pictures on Facebook. Have been finding some really big yellow ones already. But now these here are the black Morels. All right, I feel like there ought to be some more around in here. I'm on the bottom side of this stump. Where are you at? Okay, here's another one. Check this one out. This one's about too far gone. See, this one here is done dried up a lot. But we're going to try to dehydrate some of these, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this thing. At this point, it's already got rid of its spores anyway, so we'll take it and see what happens. All right, there ought to be some more. You can see how thick and nasty it is. I find a lot of them around ferns and greenbriers. We call them brawers. All right, down here's another one. I'm gonna take my time and can you spot the Morel? And here's one. And there's actually another one or two in here. Here's the other one. Oh, and look right here. There's another one right there. I'm not doing too bad, guys, for the first time out this year. There's that one. There's that one. All right, I'm gonna sneak up here and get this little one. Coming right out of the bottom of that rock. All right. Oh, there's another one. Look, it was right there at the end of my boot. That's why you got to be so careful. They're easy to step on. All right, this place is worth looking a little harder. Let me get these in the bag. And I'll step back down in here. Okay. All right, guys, what I do a lot of times, if I'm in a spot where I feel like there's a lot of them, or there should be some, generally there is. So the best thing to do, instead of walking and stomping and covering a lot of territory, just sit down and take your break. Just sit down and take your break and just look for a few minutes. Generally, you'll spot one. This is a real good area. So I know there's some in here. All right, so I've looked down the hill. I don't know if it makes any difference to anybody else either, but I find the majority of them when I'm going up the hill. It seems like as I face up the hill, I don't know, it's like you can look into the leaves better. When I'm going downhill, I have a harder time. All right, I just spotted another one, y'all. Check out that one. That's a pretty good one. All right, so it's 4 or 5 feet away from me. I'm not gonna rush up there real quick and grab it. I'm just gonna look and work my way up there. It seems like the first one of the year is the hardest one to find. And once you kind of get your eyes trained all over again, sorry about that. What you need to be looking for, then they seem like they're a little easier to find. All right. Now, let's look around. There's got to be some more in here. I want to ease my way back up toward this stump. And I'm going to look. So I'm just taking my time and I'm just scanning and easing along, just looking around. All right, I spotted one. You can't quite see him on the camera, but it's right in there. Maybe you can see it at home, I don't know. But so I know there's one. There's got to be some more. So I'm just gonna take my time. And that's downhill from me, so I know I have a harder time seeing them down the hill. That's just something me personally. So I'm gonna take my time and get over to that one, and then I'm gonna turn around and look back up the hill up here where I'm sitting now. I'll try to angle this camera where you can see. All right, but there's that one. Then when I got here, as soon as I went to squat down, I looked over here beside of it, and there's one, and there's one beside of it, but the tops done fell off. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. And this one. I'm not gonna fool with that stem. There's those two. We're in a pretty good mess of them today. That tickles me. It's just about as fun to find these things as it is to hunt sometimes. To hunt or fish. All right, so I've turned around now. I feel like I can see better facing up the hill. All right, that's weird. That one's done dried up. Right there's a stem off of one. The top's gone already. Right there's another one. See that one right there? The top's got a hole in it. No, that ain't the top. That's just the stem. See how dried up it was? Anyway, put that back. All right, where they at? Where are they at? If y'all see one, let me know. I feel like I would have done seen one by now, so I'm gonna turn around and look this other direction. I'm just gonna squat down here for just a minute and take a gander. All right, I'm not seeing any more right now. So, I'm gonna pick up my bag. Let's look and see how many we got in there. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Okay, let's see. This has always proven to be a really, really good spot for me. I'm just gonna kind of scan back and forth, and I'm gonna work my way back up the ridge just a little bit. Let's go around some of these dead falls. I feel like there ought to be some more right in here. All right, so this looks like a real good spot. Just gonna sit here for just a second and kind of scope things out, scan around just a little bit. If you missed it, right here's some of the stuff I look for. See these old dead trees, and there's another stump. You've got green stuff. We've got ash trees, we've got poplar trees. And anybody that finds a lot of them, that's what they say look for, but I've found these things everywhere. So I don't know if any of that really matters. But I'm gonna scan through here. I feel like they will really be finding some. I'd like to find a few more to put in my bag. Where are they at? All right, I'm gonna move along a little. Thanks to everybody that's watching. I don't know who all you are, but thank you for watching. We appreciate it. See these little, I found a lot of them. These little plants right here, they're called May apples. I found a lot of them over the years where you find May apples. And as a rule of thumb, when May apples start coming up, usually Morels are coming up too. Let's squat right here for a minute and see what we find. So I've kind of made a circle where I started finding those. It feels like I've kind of got out of them a little bit, so I want to circle back around to my right and see if maybe I can get back into them a little bit. All right, I'm just about back to where I first started finding them. I feel like there would be a few more that I've probably missed. It's turned out to be a real pretty day, especially considering how yesterday was. We woke up to heavy, wet snow yesterday. I tried to fish a bass tournament yesterday, and it was miserable. I love springtime when the woods start coming alive again. I feel like I ought to be finding a few more. All right, I'll show you what I got right here. Here's another old log. I'm gonna look up the bottom side of this log here. See if I can find any. See some critters been in here digging around. All right, I'm just not seeing any more right here. So what I like to do is make circles. So now I'm going back out. Right there's the stump where I started out. I started out right in here and looked right in here and then went a little bit wider circle and found them. So now I'm gonna ease and make a bigger circle right down in through here. But I'm just gonna slip along real easy and look hard. It's almost like a blood trail on a deer. Oh, I stepped in a hole. Watch for holes. All right, I got some briars to go through. Y'all bear with me for just a minute. Kind of look back up to ridge just a little. I spotted one way over here. See that dark spot under that log? I think that's one. Awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna search my way over to it. That's a big one. Gosh, it's like going through the jungle trying to get over here to it. All right, just about here to this one. Kind of figured once I got over here I'd spot a few more. That's not the case yet. Yeah, actually it is. Here's another. That one had done fell off the stem. Put it in the bag. I'm having to duck under this water bars. Oh, this could be the best one of the day so far. Sweet. It's just a black Morel. Got to be a few more right in here. Usually when you get to finding them, there's several. You just got to look for them. So I'm gonna look in all these nooks and crannies up under this log. I don't know how in the world I even spotted that one. It's a mess in here. I wish you could see this. I'm just checking everything over. Let's see. Man, I feel like we'll be in them. All right, guys. I'll try to go right through the middle of this mess. You find all kinds of stuff while you're out here in the woods, especially in the springtime. There's some kind of a pelvic bone off of some kind of deceased animal. A lot of times I find sheds while I'm looking for mushrooms too. I like to find me some good deer sheds. All right, I'm gonna look back up the ridge now. I feel like I'm still in the area where there's a bunch of them. I just am not seeing them like I figured I would. The last time that I found this many black ones this time of year, it was an incredible year here at the house for the yellow ones. So we've probably already found over a dozen. That's a pretty good sign. All right, I'm gonna make me a little round up and around this way and see what I can find here. It's funny how a lot of times just changing directions you go, you'll find them that you've walked past. Picture of the sunset. All right, I'm gonna sit right here just a second and scan around. And again, I like to look up the ridge. Seems like I can find them better. I don't know why that is. I guess maybe you can see into the leaves better. I don't know. I'm gonna hunt my way back up to the four-wheeler, and then I'll count, see how many we got for this little trip this evening. I'm gonna stop right here before I get up there to the four-wheeler. See what I can find. I know we didn't get them all. That's the thing about it. You can always go back and find them again. A lot of people say, oh, they grow overnight. Well, I don't know about that. But I do know that I miss a lot, and I can go back and find them again. But it's good to get out in the woods and just walk around, get a little exercise. All right, guys, y'all want to see how many we got? Let me find a good spot here and I'll lay them out. One. It's a pretty good little bunch of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14. So for not too bad for the first trip of the year, we found 14. It'll just get better for the next few weeks, hopefully. If the weather cooperates and we don't have no more snow like we did yesterday. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming along, going with me. I hope everybody's had a great day today. Hope you have a good week. Y'all stay tuned until next time. See you later.